Hey everybody, welcome back. How's everybody been doing? Long time no see. Couldn't go to bed without talking about Jacob deGrom after watching this one. A little bit wired up here. What a day. Jacob deGrom going against one of the hottest teams in baseball, the San Diego Padres, and this was a true test. Yes, going against the Pods, debatably one of maybe the hottest team in baseball. And Jacob deGrom rose to the occasion. Now, just to give you a little brief summary about what's going on here, Major League Baseball's modern single-season ERA record belongs to Dutch Leonard, who produced a .96 mark in 1914. Now, over the past century, no pitcher has managed to top Bob Gibson, whose 1.12 ERA, highlighted in 1968 campaign, so thoroughly dominated by pitchers that the league responded by lowering the mound from 15 to 10 inches. All my life, I never thought this type of record could be broken. And yet somehow, with Jake deGrom, the deGrominator, delivering 7 more shutout innings Saturday night in a 4-0 win over the Padres, get this, he lowered his ERA to 0.62, the lowest by a pitcher through the first 9 starts since earned runs became an official statistic in 1913. Now, most of you know I'm a diehard Met fan. I love baseball. I love everything in baseball. Don't hate any team. Appreciate all records, all teams, etc. But to be able to watch Jake deGrom as an avid Met fan take the mound every 5th day when he hasn't been injured has been a treat this year. I can't think of it. If he gives up a hit, it's like a disappointment. It is unbelievable. So right now, deGrom's ERA is lower than Leonard's. In other words, at the same point in 1914. Lower than Gibson through 9 starts in 1968. Lower than Pedro Martinez in 2000. Hey, Met fans, let's throw in Doc Gooden in 85. It's even lower than Doc Gooden in 1985. Or as a matter of fact, anyone else who has stamped his name on the short list of greatest pitching seasons of all time. What we are seeing is phenomenal. I mean, what a great year for baseball. Shohei Ohtani, Jacob deGrom, Fernando Tatis. You can go right down the line of Vlad Guerrero Jr. This has been a great year for baseball. Now, whether or not this type of thing is sustainable for Jake over 6 months remains to be seen. But it's one of the burning questions for the rest of 2021. To pardon the old limbo line, how low can Jacob deGrom go? Now, he entered Saturday's outing with an already microscopic .71 mark. How can you bring that any lower? Well, you just don't give up any runs. Then it's about shaving it further with scoreless innings after scoreless innings at Petco Park. The only real trouble deGrom ran into was in the 4th inning when Francisco Lindor error led to the Padres loading the bases with 1 out. But then in true Jacob deGrom fashion, is it possible? I think he does, though. He gets better when there's a crisis on the base paths, and he struck out the next 2 batters in succession to preserve a scoreless tie. Then for the Mets, a half an inning later, Jose Peraza and Francisco Lindor both homered to give deGrom the lead. He wound up pitching 7 innings, at which point manager Luis Rojas cut him short in his 3rd start back from the injured list. Now, deGrom also struck out 11 batters to pass Sid Fernandez for 4th place on the Mets all-time list. Congratulations, Sid. So, like I said, what we are seeing is amazing, folks. Amazing. Now, what we need to do is just treasure the moment. Love Jacob deGrom for who he is and what he is doing this year, whether you're a Met fan or not. Like I say, 2 guys pitching and doing things we've never seen before in our lifetimes. Shohei Ohtani and Jacob deGrom. It's fantastic. I love it. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and when you ever get a chance, watch Jacob pitch. Now, I've been away for a few weeks from here. I've been really busy, and of course, this is our corresponding YouTube cast, The Baseball Way of Life. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to do my best to be here on a daily basis. To do these YouTube broadcasts the way they were in the past took a long, long time. I was doing 45-minute broadcasts. What I'll be doing now is just cherry picking highlights of the day, maybe 8, 10 stories, and doing a short little video like this one for 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes, whatever it takes. I remember Mr. Mom, 220, 221, whatever it takes, Michael Keaton. I'll be doing that. And so watch, subscribe, and you'll get all these pop-ups. I'm going to be doing all the hot stories, profiles, short stories, whatever. Just trying to make it easier and more. You can watch what you want to watch instead of going through the whole thing when I was covering 9 topics or so. So please give it a shout out and check it out on a daily basis. I'll be back in the morning. I just had to get the deGrom story in because now I'm falling asleep. But anyway, yeah, subscribe to the channel here. Tell me what you like, don't like when you're watching a video. And if you want to shoot me an email, it's on pilstan41@gmail.com. That'll end this broadcast, and you'll see a lot more coming tomorrow. So enjoy the evening, get some sleep, and we'll be back tomorrow for some more weekend baseball. Take care, guys.